sale. We've been doing this.
It's the time of year. It's
time of year. So we had a great Today Special yesterday, and we're continuing on today. This is our Concierge Collection Down Alternative Blanket. I love this. If you go and you check out the reviews on this product, people love it. It's been a customer pick for a long time. Everybody loves it. It's on FlexPay today. What I love about it is it's simply designed. It's super soft. It's great for layering. It's ideal for this time of year. It is, you know, the perfect weight. Any time of year, but if you're just going to use it by itself with a sheet.
It's pretty. It's almost a shame to call it a blanket because you'll see this, and we'll go back to the bed and you can see it paired with our sheets. But this is a blanket that's done in all microfiber. It has a beautiful satin binding that goes all the way around the edge, and it has a down alternative on the inside, just a light sprinkling. So this is the perfect weight for now, and really a blanket that you can benefit from all year round. We have great colors, and because it's microfiber, it'll stay this beautiful color. We have the aqua, we have that really pretty lavender, we have coral, we have that beautiful steel gray, the blue, the gold, which I know was our best seller yesterday. And then we have that really pretty wine color, the black. Love the black. And it'll stay black.
You don't find many black blankets.
You don't. And then we have it in the taupe, which, by the way, looks great with that taupe
we have matching sheets
that we just had. So there's your taupe. And on the bed behind us, we have the sage green.
All these are available right now, and we do have them available in sizes as well. This is only $29.95 on FlexPay.
And whether you're getting twin, full queen, or king, cow, king.
You gotta snatch this up. It's $10 off. Shipping's only $5.95. Get it home for $14.98. It is a perfect weight for all seasons, as I said. And it's ideal with just a sheet. Or if you want to layer it, you can do that as well. You've got box stitch construction through this as well, so the fill is all going to stay. It's a mercerized weave. It's super soft. And then you have the satin trim on this thing.
Beautiful. Let's go over to the bed, because I want you to see what a lot of people do with these. And I personally have the original version. I think we had it like 10 years ago, guys. And it was made in real down. And it was $100+ because it was cotton and down. We've updated it. So now it's done in a down alternative. Inside, so it's hypoallergenic, love that. But also, it's microfiber now. So I'm telling you, the weight is so light, the blanket is so soft, and this is a real blanket, even though it's priced like a throw, it's honestly something, no matter what size your bed, and whether you want to take it and layer it.
I love the perfect weight on this blanket. I think it's ideal.
Yeah, it's
so more pretty. It's more like what you would think of as a cotton quilt thickness.
Right, it is. And I love it too because it is just that nice little addition. Think of summertime when you're taking all the heaviness off your bed. And you know, this pairs beautifully back to the sheets that we had earlier with that little bit of quilting. So if you pick those up and you want to color code your blanket with your sheets, you can do that as well. But this is one of our top sellers. Customers love this blanket, and what they always talk about is the softness and the weight. You don't want a blanket that's stiff, you don't want one that's heavy. And what's really great about this is it doesn't take up a ton of room in the linen closet. So I know we have the Easy Bed coming up. I use these for, you know, Easy Bed, Castro Ottoman, all your temporary beds where you need that just a little bit of extra covering. This is perfect.
I've read some of the reviews, and I've seen some people that have called and said they use it for picnic blankets, they use them for beach blankets.
It's so affordable.
They use it well because it's not down, it's a down alternative. And you can wash this blanket as well. You can't, you know, you got down and stuff like that. You're rolling the dice if you try to throw that stuff in the wash. It's true, and this, because it's microfiber, it's so quick drying. And you know, you can see coming up on this bed, we've done the blue. Look at that pretty shade of blue. It's like a dusty blue. And I also think a blanket like this will expand your color story in your bedroom. It adds that little bit of color and texture. Even if you want to layer it at the end of the bed like we've done right here, you can use it as a traditional blanket layered underneath your bedding, or just use it by itself, especially for kids' rooms. I think, you know, kids have a hard time making their bed. They're not always the most tidy. This is a perfect top layer piece. You know, you just said that, and I thought, because I only have one blanket for Danny's room, and it's not the softest blanket. I like it. It's kind of a plaid, and he likes it. It reverses to blue, but it's kind of a little bit stiff. This is so much softer, and I think he's a hot sleeper, so the weight would be great. Oh, yeah, and that's one thing you'll find with this is it is super lightweight. The fill inside is a down alternative, and it's just a light amount. What really gets me on this is the microfiber. It feels like our #1 selling microfiber sheet that has that extra soft, almost brushed hand to it.
so it feels like a rose petal. You can see it's not stiff at all.
Look at the satin on the
Don't you like
end.
that?
It's
It really
nice.
upgrades it.
Yep.
And I think what's really interesting is, can we put the colors up, Jared, the color still? So I want you to see all your choices that you have in this one. And remember, because it's microfiber, that aqua will stay, that vivid, bright color. We have the taupe and the coral, the sage. The gold's always popular because of that. It's almost like a gold metallic binding that goes around. The blue, the steel, the wine,
look
the
at this,
violet.
Look at the coral.
And the coral's
look
beautiful.
at how beautiful that is.
And you know what else everyone loves is the black, because I think a lot of us, if you're an HSN shopper and a concierge shopper, you probably have some leopard sheets, right? Or snow leopard sheets.
I know Jared has some leopard sheets at the house.
Well, the black blanket is perfect. And here's the thing, a black blanket that will stay black. It's not gonna fade to the steel gray after a few washes. People go back to the black blanket all the time.
Look at this yellow.
That's the gold. That was our #1 seller yesterday.
Yeah.
And this is really, really nice because maybe you're a Highgate Manor fan. This is gonna layer beautifully with that. This is that really pretty wine color. The aqua I love because it's really saturated.
I like the silver gray.
Yeah, we're calling that one steel, but again, that's a new modern neutral. And remember, $29.95, even if you're getting the king size.
I can't believe this is only $29.95. We got really busy in the last couple of minutes. I have 1,200 left. Actually, I have 1,100 left. So if you want one, and remember, what I love too about what we do is it doesn't matter what size you pick. It's one price. It's $29.95. I mean, think about it. For a quilt, which would be probably of the same sort of thickness and size, you could spend $300.
I know.
I bought one for $189 not that long ago, and I got a deal on it.
Well,
on a cotton quilt.
And there's no break-in period for this.
No.
You don't have to wash it a million times to get it soft. And this is what I love too. I mean, this is a full queen size, so it's 90 by 90 inches. Look at how little space it takes up. So if you have a guest, you know, if you have a limited linen closet, this is a perfect way to get this, have it folded on the shelf, have something extra for company. Extra, you know, some people just take these, they get them in a full queen, they layer them over the back of the sofa, maybe in the game room. It's that perfect little added touch of color and texture, and it feels like a blanket that you've owned for years and laundered over and over to the perfect softness.
If you can afford one thing in the show, I think you should grab this blanket, just because, as I said, it's a perfect time of year for it. You know, maybe you've got a comforter and you're just like, you know what, it's a little warm, it's time to change it into something. Maybe you want to refresh a spare bedroom. Maybe it's for your kids' room. And I'm gonna, like I said, after the show, I will buy one of these for Danny.
Oh, what color
for $29.
are you gonna get? Yeah.
He's got white sheets, and he also has that sea glass color. So I don't know what
maybe the gray.
I was thinking the gray would do the sea glass.
Yes.
I could probably get away with the red.
Yeah, you could do that
because it's a red and blue thing, and it's kind of. But that's what I was thinking.
Or the blue. The blue would be good
too. The blue.
Yeah.
Because like I said, this is already. He's had that blanket 2 years. This is softer.
Oh, I bet.
And it's a cotton blanket.
Exactly.
And it has washed it for 2 years, and this is already soft.
This is so soft right out of the gate. It's not heavy. It's not hot. And I think that's really hard in the spring and summer. You want that little bit of layer. You still have the AC on. You have the fan going. You know, in some places it's still cold.
Can I pull this gray one out so I can just look at it?
Now, guys, in shopping mode, you got to shop. Look at how nice these are. This is the full queen, by the way.
Right.
So
this is the size I would buy.
90 by 90. Isn't that a great blanket?
Yep. You know why he'll love this, like I said, too? Because he's always kicking his blankets off.
Yeah, this is
even that little thin little blanket, he's like, it's hot in here. And I'm like, dude, you could store meat in here. I turned the temperature down to like 65.
Well, this is the perfect weight. 65. You might need to layer a couple of these.
Heck with that. I like to be cold. I mean, I'd rather be
a great color.
Cold than hot. These are going to keep you nice and warm, and you see that design. And by the way, you know, these are also sewn through. So when you wash it, the little bit of batting's not going to move around.
It's not going to. And you know what? That's the other thing. It's not too much batting, where you notice it, but it's not heavy. It's not stiff at all. Really cozy and comfortable.
What's the matter? Elsa's mad. Elsa's mad at me because now she has to fold the blanket and put it back on the rack.
We weren't supposed to mess with these.
Let's pull another color out. She's over there going, no, don't do it. I wonder how pretty that coral would be if I opened it up. Maybe we should do every one.
Let's take everyone out and go put them on the bed.
I won't do that to you, my darling. I would not. I just wanted everybody to see an idea.
I'm glad we did.
Look what you're getting for $29, and this isn't even the big one.
Well, think about how much you spend on a throw. It's just like a little tiny bit of fabric. And remember,
900 left.
You can get a king size, and it's still $29.95. So if you have, maybe you have a queen size bed and you just want that extra overflow, almost like a bedspread drape.
Right.
Get the king size,
I
same
love
price.
This. Okay, I'm gonna tell everybody right now, don't buy the gray until I get one. Then you can buy the gray. No, you can buy the gray.
No, and you know, that's the fun thing.
You know how much I love silver. I love this color.
I love this color too. And you know what else is, if you love neutrals, remember we have it in the taupe, we have it in the black, and then if you want color, this is the fun, cheery, really inexpensive way to add color. So coral, violet, aqua. Oh, that's great, guys.
Just like it was before.
You can't even tell which one we opened up.
All right, hey, listen, before we go, we got one more great thing we wanted to show you. That easy bed. The easy bed almost looks like it shouldn't really happen. It shouldn't be real. It's such a cool bed.
Wait till you see it. It's